Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. Leading them out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than two. Interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Here we go.
Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Foles goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Okay, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right, you got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw for a touchdown.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jarrell Casey just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's Tua. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
A gain of 13.
A look at the numbers from a week ago for Reed. 4 catches, 64 yards.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more. He certainly has big playability, and we just saw it on display.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 23-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it,
he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chargers 6, Patriots nothing.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Here's Foles. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Foles.
Not much there, only a yard.
David Moore. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On the carry, it's Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Tua on 4th down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Chargers.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Coverage that time by Deontay Thompson. On third and long, it's Tagovailoa being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to... And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Patrick Queen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. So we're at halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On play action, here's Tua. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
First and 10 at their own 25.
Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Taken in at the 22. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too sure. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. That catch good for only a couple.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Foles on the slant, completes to Sutton. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. The Charger drive about to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Chargers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. From midfield, here's Tua. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to. Right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now Foles. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. The 40, 20, and great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. That's good. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That catch good for only a couple.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
56, the mark for 56.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Chase Claypool, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. picked by Deontay Thompson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Amy Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.